What's up, YouTube? So we did something we have never done before on stream. So you notice that I'm wearing a bit of a different attire. It's because a few streams back, I found an article on BuzzFeed about interesting food combinations that turned out to not be that interesting, but some of them was a little bit of a head scratcher. So what we did is we went ahead together with chat and decided whether or not these were yucks or yums. Were they delicious or were they terrible? And this is what happened. So enjoy. So I came across this article, whatever we want to call it, that has these fun food combinations, and I want us collectively as a stream together to decide whether or not these are yums or yucks. Are these worth trying or not? And the ones that we vote on, I'm gonna keep note. Maybe we'll try a couple. Maybe we'll try a couple real life. Maybe we won't. But I just thought it'd be something fun to do that isn't, before just diving right into some Breath of the Wild gameplay. So, the way this works, let's do a practice. Let's do this together. Let's make sure you understand the rules. So we look at the screen. We're like, yes, would you eat a hot dog that forgoes the buns and uses a Twinkie instead? That is obviously also canned cheese on the top. They neglected to mention that, but we noticed it. Then we go start poll. Then, if my overlay is working correctly, which it doesn't look like it. Oh, it is. It's just your stream is very delayed. It'll pop up on the screen. And we get to decide yuck or yum. Looks like we were confused on the rules. Do we know the rules now? If we know the rules now, we're gonna restart the poll because I totally inflated that. Yuck and yuck are in opposite order. Oh. Yes, it's yuck or yum. The game is yuck or yum, not yum. Oh, but I see. Okay, I see the problem. All right. That was just a practice. We're getting used to the game. Let's put it in the correct order so some people in the chat, rocks, will understand and do the rules better. Okay? All right. So we're going to hide that one. Okay. So it's yuck or yum. However, we're going to put it in different order so we match BuzzFeed, because why would they do yum or yuck? Like yum first, really? And now the poll's up. So now we are officially, as a stream, voting either yum or yuck. So 1 for yum, 2 for yuck. I'm special. You are. You are so special, not only to me, but to all those around you. And we appreciate you for who you are and how you are. So together, we're in this together. So let's get our votes in. We'll leave it up for about a minute. I personally don't think. So how do we make you eat these? I'm not telling you the behind the scenes rules, okay? I'm not telling you the behind the scenes rules because that is for a later stream, all right? So do you think it's yum? Do you think it's yuck? Sounds like most of us are in agreement that it is not yummy. Here's the thing. They don't mention the cheese whiz on top. They just said, would you forego the bun and use a Twinkie instead? I think that if that was the case, if it was just the bun for the Twinkie, I'd try a bite. You know, I'd take a little testy, because that's the salty and the sweet. But the cheese whiz on top. So it's official. We are saying this one is a yuck, and I agree. I would try it if sans cheese whiz. I would absolutely try that. So let's finish that one. So the next one. Macaroni and cheese and hot dogs. Are these do people really weirded out by this one? Are people really weirded out by this one? I don't think this is that weird. I feel like I did this as a kid. We even added frozen peas to these, right? We would do the mac and cheese with frozen peas and the hot dogs. Pat lads, spent 200 bits for a Titanic flute. I haven't even got to see what you guys' numbers are. Are we all in agreement? This is a yum. That's a delicacy. Who would not want that? I agree. I literally grew up. This was a staple in my household. Kraft macaroni and cheese, the cheapest ballpark hot dogs you could find, and frozen peas because you have to have a vegetable. So we used frozen peas as our vegetable. So I don't even think that we need to wait any longer. I think we all know. This is a yum. That was a yum. Easy yum. Easy yum. Okay, the next one. Are you willing to try this pickle pizza with ranch drizzle. Okay, can we talk about this one? This one is extra weird to me. I love pickles. I love pizza. I even use ranch on pizza, which is already controversial. But pickles on pizza? I don't know. I don't know about that one. I mean, artichokes are like kind of pickled in a way when you get artichokes on it, but it's not like as like zingy or as I don't know. I don't know if I'd try this one. I don't know if I would. I know you're gonna make me at some point, but I want your true and honest, would you try these? It's all just a ploy to get your wife to make you hot dogs with mac and cheese for dinner. Shh, don't. Shh, Arachosaurus. Of course that's the reason. Are we willing to try it, or we think that it would be good? Very different options. Okay, if we think it would be good, or if we're willing to try it. It's the pickle ranch combo that gets me. We already know ranch is delicious. We already know pizza is delicious. Why not add pickles? I'm kind of with Mateo there. However, yum. You guys voted yum? Monsters. Yum. Why do I associate myself with you people? You gotta wait for the poll, Mateo. You're too quick. You're too quick. We're doing a poll for each of them. Is this burger made with mini pizzas your kind of meal? Absolutely. I would try this. In a heartbeat, I would obviously go for the heart attack. Quinn would eat it. Quinn would eat all of this. Absolutely. Actually, she wouldn't. She does not like pickles. She doesn't like the smell of pickles. She doesn't want anything to do with pickles. So I don't think she would eat that. I think this would be absolutely delicious because it's something we would probably make already. Like in college, after you hung out with your buds a little, you stayed up a little too late, nothing good happens after 2 a.m., and you had some frozen pizzas in the fridge, you had an extra burger. Or I just eat this sober, honestly. I just eat this sober. I think it's a unanimous yum. Unanimous yum. This one I have a problem with. It looks like you don't. I like ketchup on a lot of things. I even like ketchup on my eggs. I like my ketchup on almost everything potato, but mashed potato, it bothers me. I don't know why. The idea of it makes me feel gross. And I don't know why. I don't know why I'm morally against this, especially because it's in the shape of a peace sign. There is nothing peaceful about this. There's nothing happy about this. Are you feeling like mashed potatoes with ketchup? No. It looks like there's some corn in there. I obviously put corn. Yes, I got the big water bottle. Tired of being thirsty on stream. And I'm thirsty on stream every day. We know this. Regardless if there's water around or not. So we've been up for a little bit. Yuck. Oh, thank good. Faith restored in the streamer's audience. Faith restored. But now we're on to the next one. Does this bagel with cream cheese and Doritos entice you? Me? Absolutely. Absolutely. I already put chips in my sandwich. I already love sandwiches that use cream cheese instead of other cheese. And I do love me a good bagel. What is not to like about this? Who doesn't? Okay, if you don't want this, if you think this is a yuck, why? Why is this gross? I want to know why this is gross. I've had ketchup frosting. This is nothing. You are a monster. Burn those potatoes with fire. I want to know why. Why did you vote that it was yucky? You're ruining a perfectly good bagel. Okay. I disagree. But you wouldn't try this? You like, what? You wouldn't try this? Okay, but we were unanimously yum, right? We were yum. So we're gonna yum that up. Bagels and cream cheese do not need from Doritos to be better. Okay, yeah, I would try. I mean, it's a plain bagel. I agree with Mateo. It's a plain bagel and it needs all the help it can get. I do like me a good plain bagel and cream cheese, but I'm also like probably one of the whitest people you know. So there's no flavor there. Sometimes I want a little flavor. Sometimes I want a little texture change. Get a little crunchy, get a little salty. Anyways, we're not even talking about that anymore. We're on to pizza with chocolate sauce. Would you let this pizza with chocolate sauce drizzle enter your mouth? Could you have asked me in a better way? I think Mateo one time was talking about putting peanut butter on specifically a pepperoni pizza. This is a pepperoni pizza with a little chocolate sauce. I'd try it. I'd try this. I don't think that it'd be that terrible. One time we went to Disneyland and they had the dessert buffet. and they had like peanut butter and jelly pizza and stuff like that. And I don't know for sure, but I think they had a slight sweet savory option, but I was too scared and grossed out of a little kid, and I went straight for the PBJP. You know, the PB&J pizza. It's fantastic. Okay, are we in agreement? This is a yum. I would try this. S'mores Pop-Tart with bacon. Would you try it? The reason I'm not into this, I firmly believe the s'mores Pop-Tart is the worst Pop-Tart of all time. I firmly believe that the worst Pop-Tart there is the s'mores Pop-Tart. I absolutely hate it. Just omit the shitty Hershey's and get some chocolate covered candied bacon. You got a point. You really think this would be good? You think that the Hershey, is the bacon gonna save the shittiest Pop-Tart that there is? I don't think that it would. That is the worst one. You know, I would rather have a strawberry Pop-Tart with that in it. Maybe even a chocolate Pop-Tart. But chocolate covered bacon would obviously win, but that's not that weird of a food combination. I mean, like everybody's like pretty familiar with candied bacon at this point, right? All right, so we've been up for a minute. Looks like we're in disagreement, but we're gonna click it because you guys are cooler than me. You like the s'mores Pop-Tart? Regardless if you like it, do you agree or disagree that it's better or worse than the rest? Now, is it your favorite Pop-Tart, or is it a Pop-Tart you don't mind, and because you like Pop-Tarts, you'd go for it? All right, next up. Would you inhale this sandwich that is made using garlic bread and filled with mozzarella cheese, leftover chicken fritta, and fettuccine alfredo from Olive Garden? How is this bad? This is a chicken sandwich. This is a garlic chicken sandwich. I don't find this weird at all, BuzzFeed. There's nothing special at that. Nothing made with garlic bread is an A+. Yeah, I agree with that. I think that this is a stoner special, absolutely. Yeah, like who wouldn't want this? Why was this a weird choice? Like why who at BuzzFeed was sitting there typing away? You know, hitting the Windows key. And they're like, yeah, you know what? I'm not into, what sounds gross? Chicken fritta sandwich. Ew, 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 ew. It is because BuzzFeed is garbage. But I stumbled on it and it seemed fun. We can click on things together. So we're gonna go with the yum. All right, next up. We have Cheerios mixed with peanut butter. So you get the world's driest cereal and smother it with the stickiest, most delicious thing. This is asking for a glass of milk. It's pretty much Honey Nut Cheerios. The only thing that I gotta say that's negative about this is you need a glass of milk. Other than that, it's gonna be good. Who doesn't like peanut butter? And Cheerios are flavorless enough that it's just gonna taste like crunchy peanut butter. I'm into this. What if you poured milk on it? All right, what if you were making cereal, you poured your milk first, like we all do, right? You pour your milk first in the bowl, and then you butter up your Cheerios, and then you just put it into the milk so that they're all on the top. Like, how do we feel about that? Does that feel good? I feel like that feels pretty good. We're going with the yum. I intentionally pour my cereal and walk away for 10 minutes. Soggy cereal is the best. You are a monster. You are a monster, sir. Why do you want to? No, like, I'm one of those people. So I was joking when I say I pour the milk first, but like nobody got that. I do know somebody who does pour the milk before their cereal, and I don't understand that. But I'm the guy, so I I get the bowl. We get the cereal. We fill it to the top, and then we pour as little milk as possible, just to get the lift. You'll see the cereal kind of like up the bowl, and that's the perfect cereal. That's when you get that perfect crunch, and as you make your way through the bowl, they get soggier as you go, but you never have the soggy squishy at the very end. You are a monster, but thanks for being here. Would you eat this goldfish, Parmesan cheese, chicken seasoning, and ketchup combo? Why? Okay, this is definitely a stoner field. Okay, this one is just gross. I think it's just gross. Okay, next. Why wouldn't this be good? I bet I've done this before. Egg McMuffin with hash brown. What's wrong with this? That's how you always eat it? What is that? So this is an Egg McMuffin with a hash brown in it. Why would we? This is when you need the ketchup, because I bet this is super dry. But this is delicious. I'm okay with this. I don't see why you wouldn't be okay with this. We're gonna go with the yum. Mickey D's hash browns are never dry. So oily, delicious. You have a very fair point. You're right. Anybody else's hash browns would dry out, in my opinion. Mickey D's has like the best fast food hash browns. At that, they're so oily that if you forgot about them in a bag and you found it later, that bag would just be one like coagulated, oily mess. And we know that to be true. This snack is made by putting cream cheese, peach preserves, and peach salsa on a cracker. Would you try it? These are great. I've had them too. You've had these? You've done this? This is good? So this kind of lines up with what I would like to try, because I already like the, the cinnamon raisin toast with the sharp cheddar cheese and the jam. I feel like this is like just kind of that in a different format. I'm into this. I think this is good. We're gonna yum it up. All right. And finally, are we gonna eat this strawberry dipped in sour cream and brown sugar? How is this even this is not a bad idea at all. Is this literally the last one? This is literally the last one. Really? This is the last one? This is what you want to end on? You're like, look at these weird food combinations. Here's the most tame one. And who said no? It's just strawberry with cream cheese and brown sugar. I feel like this is normal. I feel like this is fine. This is where they end on. They had ketchup on mashed potatoes and they end it with strawberries and brown sugar. Hey, check it out, chat. We are an adventurous eater. There's no food too wild for you except for the strawberries at the very end. Those were too far. You went too far, BuzzFeed. Well, thank you for watching. That was our attempt at seeing how adventurous we really are with foods. It turned out it was not a very divisive stream at all. If anything, we want to go find probably more controversial, delicious food things for a follow-up stream at some point soon. But those that don't know, I'm Curbstop. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Come follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/Curbstop, and I will see you very, very soon. We're gonna have a lot more of these in the future. And until then,